Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Felicia and thank you for stopping by. Before we begin this video of decorating our kitchen shelves and table, I want to share with you this new find alert. At my local roses store, this 3-piece set was only $5.99 and it was from the Cook with Color collection.
We could be good friends. We could be good friends, yeah. We could be good friends. We could be good friends, yeah.
So let's take a look at all the items that I have pulled. And as you can see, you probably can guess I'm going for a bakery type thing here. I have my wooden rolling pin, some measuring spoons. I have this little, this little casserole dish. Of course, I have pumpkins, and then I have all these different sizes of white pitchers, my orange mugs, my little cheese boards. I also have this metal house that I'm going to be using, and this sign. So, let's get started. These are the wall shelves that we're going to be decorating together today, and this rack here, we're going to be decorating that as well, and a small table. And as you can see, I've already started with this sign that I purchased this year from my Target dollar spot. It says Autumn Harvest, Pumpkins, Apples, and Hayrise. So let's get started. So we're going to start with the very top shelf, and I decided to do something a little bit different this year. I'm going to actually add this leaf garland. And this garland is kind of sparse, and I want it to be sparse because these shelves are not that big. And I want them to flow just like this because leaves, you know, they go everywhere. And I like this look. And the next thing I'm going to add are my metal houses on each side. So I'm going to add these metal houses, and they're actually candle holders. So I'm going to put one on each side. I'm going to add these little cutting cheese boards on each side. So let's go to the second shelf. I'll probably revisit the top shelf, but let's work on this. So I'm going to start by adding a sign. I'm going to decorate the entire shelf, put it to music, and I'll be right back with you guys. Foundational pieces, starting with my pumpkin pie sign here, and I'm going to pull those elements out of that pumpkin sign, like the wire whisk that's up there, the measuring spoons, and I'm just going to add all those items into my little miniature white dairy pitchers there. As you can see, I've added all those elements in there, starting with my measuring spoons, which was also in my little picture here. And the rolling pin wasn't in there, but I added it because, you know, that's a bakery item. So I have my little wooden ones here from Hobby Lobby. And of course, this one comes from Roses, as I showed you earlier. And it was a set, so the spatula and the wire whisk is there, which pulls out the wire whisk in my picture. And so there you have it. So I'm going to add in this casserole dish right here that says Happy Fall, and I'm going to put that in the center.
I wanna ask you.
So now, as you can see, I've added that little casserole dish. And I just added 3 pumpkins because of my sign right here that says pumpkin pie, and one of the ingredients for pumpkin pie are pumpkins. So now we're going to move down and we're going to go ahead and add our little pumpkin mugs here, and then we're going to go back up to the top shelf to finish this off. So as you can see, I only added 2 pumpkin mugs because these mugs are so large I couldn't hang them on the top hook up here, because I would have had a mug in front of my light switch. So I don't want to inconvenience anybody in my home by having to move a pumpkin just to turn on the lights in the kitchen. So I'm only going to be using 2, and I'll probably try to come up with something to put on this 3rd hook. So now let's head back up to the top shelf so we can fill in this center a little bit more. So to fill in this space, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a haystack up here and some more fall vegetation or greenery. So let's get started. So I went to my stash and I had multiple of these haystacks. And I had some of this right here with this beautiful autumn color, as you can see. And then I had some of these little small pine cones and some of these little burnt pumpkins. I'll probably mix them in with some brighter color pumpkins. So let me go ahead and add them now. Alrighty guys, so I'm just giving you a quick view to let you see I've added my haystack and the pine cones. I found some of this bittersweet right here. I just added it in and tucked it in. I've got 2 different shades of pumpkin here, my pine cones, and I added some on the edges on each shelf. So let's decorate this table, and this is what it's looking like here. And this is a caddy, and this is a caddy for Christmas, and it was white, and I just turned it upside down. And I've just been adding my little seasonings and stuff in here. And so I'm just going to keep it as is. So I just simply added 3 of my pumpkins. And these are actually pumpkin picks from the Dollar Tree. And I just added back in my containers that I already had with my chocolate sprinkles. I probably will be switching these out and add some more of my fall sprinkles in there. And so I am going to add this little see-through impression. I call it a filigree coffee pot that I found thrifting maybe a month ago. And I just cleaned this up. I haven't painted it or anything. I might paint it a little bit later on. But for right now, I'm just going to keep it as it is. I could put a little tea light candle in there, which I may do that later on. But right now, I'm just going to leave it as is. So now we're going to do the bottom shelf of this table. And here I just added some fall florals and a few pumpkins. And I'm going to set this at the bottom of this table. And I'm going to place it in just like this. And I think I'm going to put it at an angle. So I think that's how I want it.
So many questions that I want to ask, but I can find the reasons why. You always find a small excuse to leave. What's your excuse to make me cry? My love was lost when you came and took it all.
want to thank you all for stopping by my channel today. And if you enjoyed this video and you love fall decorating, please give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new and you would like to become a part of this family, just click that subscribe button and welcome new friend to this family. Until the next video, happy decorating. Bye guys.